Hey guys, what's up? So, I know I said I would do the next video and it would be a lot quicker, but it turned out to be probably longer. But anyways, this is the December Blu-ray update. There's no more for 2012. This is it for December, and it's a lot. It's a lot. So, let's get to it. The first one, probably one of the best wrestling documentaries ever. But to be honest, you'd have to be into the guy to really enjoy this, and I am, and he's my favorite wrestler, and it's CM Punk, Best in the World. Such a great documentary. It is very extensive. There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff. He's been through like 4 different organizations, so it goes through it very detailed, very a lot of stuff that you're not supposed to know. Very, very good. I highly, highly recommend this. I didn't really watch the matches because I don't really care for them or care to watch them again, but the documentary is a must-own. Great, great, great Blu-ray release. This one I can't remember if I put in the last one, but whatever. And it's Lawless, and come to think of it, I think I might have added it in the last release, in the last update, but this was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I'm not really big into the whole period type of movies where movies take place in a certain era, but it was entertaining nonetheless. Even though there's not a lot going on, there's not a lot of action like you would think, judging from the back of the box, but it's still a very interesting movie, very well acted, and it's got a great cast, and it's based on a true story. Basically, everything Jessica Chastain seems to be doing is like a good movie. Like, I have yet to see her do anything really bad, even though she's in that movie Mama, which I don't know if that's supposed to be good or not. But anyways, check it out. Pretty good picture quality. This next one, I'm into the franchise, so I wasn't gonna not get it. And it's Step Up Revolution. It was cool. Takes place in Miami, which is where I live. And of course, you only see that one area of Miami, which is the only area, I guess, people want you to see from Miami, which is fine, whatever. What I don't care for, it was cool. If you like the other ones, you're going to like this one. The only thing I don't really understand is why nobody from the last movie, or the second movie, or the first movie is in this. That one kid with the curly hair does make a cameo, and I think the Asian girl makes a cameo. But it's at the very end, so it's kind of like, what was the point, But, if you're into the other ones, you'll probably like this. It's probably my least favorite out of the 4. I do like the third and the second the best. Probably the second one is my favorite, then probably the third. But, it was cool. Check it out if you're into that kind of thing. This next one I have borrowed out, and it's Savages. This was cool. It was it was interesting. It wasn't boring. It's got a cool cast. If you're into kind of like drug movies, you'll be into this. Picture quality was excellent, and there's really not much more I could say. That it was cool. Nothing groundbreaking, nothing. It's not a must-own movie in your collection, but if you want to see like a cool action, drama, drug movie, check it out. This next one's a kids movie that I didn't really know anything about until like maybe a couple weeks before it came out, and I was like, you know what, I want to see it. Let's see what it's about, and it's Thunderstruck, starring Kevin Durant, and also stars that kid from Skinner and Bucket from Nickelodeon, which nobody apparently watched that show, but it's basically like Mike but updated, where they somehow end up like Kevin Durant loses his ability to play basketball, and the kid gains it, and then Kevin Durant can't play anymore, like he sucks. If you've seen Like Mike, it's the same thing basically, but with older kids. It was fun, nothing groundbreaking. I wish there was more, because a lot of it is basketball related stuff, and I wish it was more like, I wish there was more focus on the kid and him, being in school and stuff, whatnot. But it's cool if you're into like Mike, if you're into like those kind of kiddie sport movies, you'll probably dig it. This next one, a lot of people were hating on, and I don't know why, because I absolutely loved it. I thought it was hilarious, and it was The Watch. This I loved. I mean, I know a lot of movies, when you watch the trailer, you see all the funny parts. Not with this movie. I laughed the entire way through. I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I think the cast is just awesome. It's almost like a dream comedy cast. So much fun. I can't remember if there were a lot of cameos in this, but regardless, if you're into comedies, if you're into like Ben Stiller or Vince Vaughn, you'll definitely dig it. They were, as good as usual. Jonah Hill was actually really, really funny in this. And this actually besides Superbad, this might be probably my favorite Jonah Hill movie. And I love the fact that this almost the entire movie, I shouldn't say the entire movie, but a lot of the movie is shot at a Costco, which I think is very cool. That one is a must-buy. I absolutely enjoyed that one 100%. This next one I got for $3 because I had a Reward Zone $5 certificate, and the third one was coming out, and I already had the first one, so I had to complete the series, and it's Men in Black 2. I know a lot of people shit on this movie, like really shit on this movie, like they completely hate this movie, but to be honest, I actually think it might be my favorite out of the three. I don't really know why. Maybe it's a simple, straight to the point movie. It's really short. I don't know. I just really like this one. I think this one's fun. I don't know. I just like it. And you see the dog more in this one, which is cool. I really like that one, but I'm in the minority in that case. So this next one, let me see. Wait, this goes in the back. This next one is the last Pixar movie I needed, and you know what it is. And it's Finding Nemo. This is an amazing, amazing slipcase. I mean, Disney does an amazing job with them. So good. To be honest, I had this for about a month, and I just never felt like watching it. I'm like that way with majority of the Pixar movies, except for the Toy Story movies. But I don't know, I just didn't feel like watching it, and when I put it on, I wasn't really fully paying attention to it. But it looked amazing, and if you're a completist like I am and want the whole Pixar collection, you got to pick this one up. But it's definitely, in my opinion, one of the better Pixar movies. So I don't really know why it took them forever to release this one, but it's one of the better ones, and the picture quality is amazing. And I'm sure the 3D is phenomenal as well. Speaking of 3D, this next one I actually bought, funny enough, like 4 times. I originally bought it at Walmart, and they put it out early. It was the day after Black Friday, and I don't know what happened, but they put it out. I bought it for $22, and I was like, cool. And then I saw this one on sale at Target, or I had a gift card at Target, so I was like, you know what, let me buy it there and then get my money back on the original first copy I bought at Walmart. But then I was looking, I was like, man, that slipcase looks really cool, the 3D one. So then I returned that one and bought the 3D version, and it's Men in Black 3. That slipcase is amazing. I love the Sony ones too. I love how it covers the whole entire box as opposed to Disney, where it's just the center of the box. But this I loved the first half. I thought the first half was amazing, and then for some reason I felt like it turned into a different movie completely. It kind of turned into a drama at the end, and I was really surprised by the ending. I almost feel like Will Smith right now is so good of an actor that he can't just do a straight comedy anymore. He has to show his acting chops, has to be a somewhat drama type of movie. So, I felt like that's what he did. But it was cool, It's probably my least favorite out of the 3. And it was kind of long, too, to be honest. Well, no, it was an hour and 46, but it felt longer. But it was, I liked it. It wasn't my favorite movie, but I liked it. This next one, I really enjoyed this. I know a lot of people didn't like this movie, but I did. And it's The Apparition. Your basic supernatural horror movie. I like this one. This one actually kind of... I jumped a few times during this one. And I really, really like Ashley Greene. I think she's a really good actress. And it just sucks that, she's in the Twilight movies, but I feel like Kristen Stewart gets all the attention, and I feel like had Kristen Stewart not been in that movie and Ashley Greene or some other character or some other person played Bella and Ashley Greene was in that movie, I think she would get more hype. But I feel like people don't overlook her. I don't know. I just think she's great, and she's easy on the eyes, to be honest, and she was very easy on the eyes in this movie. And I love the cover to this movie. I think the slipcase is so cool. I love that. And it had a pretty cool ending too. I really enjoyed it, and it was like short, sweet, fun movie. I liked it a lot. This next one was one of my favorite movies of the year. Amazing movie, and it is The Amazing Spider-Man, and I had to get the 3D version because look how cool that is. Loved this movie. I can't say enough great things about this movie. I actually love this way more than the original trilogy. I just don't like Tobey Maguire, and I think Andrew Garfield is a way better Spider-Man. And I just love the whole story. It just feels more serious, in my opinion. And I cannot wait. My most anticipated movie coming out, whether it be this year, next year, in the future, whatever, is The Amazing Spider-Man 2, just because they're going to introduce... Well, it's going to have Electro, played by Jamie Foxx, and we're going to have Mary Jane introduced into the storyline, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be played by the girl from The Descendants and Secret Life of the American Teenager, so that should be awesome, and I cannot wait to see that. This is an amazing Blu-ray, amazing picture quality, a ton of features, and an amazing package, so pick this one up. These next four, because I didn't really buy anything on Black Friday, at least I don't remember buying anything on Black Friday, at least movie-wise, and then I went the next day to, actually no, I went a few days before Black Friday. It was either a few days, it was a few days before Black Friday, and Target was having a great deal on things, and the first thing I picked up was The Walking Dead Season 2, for $20. I think that's a really good price. It was the only one they had left, as you can tell because the slipcase is really beat up, which I usually wouldn't go for, but since it's the only copy, and I actually found it hidden somewhere. But fantastic show. Any show about zombies is awesome in my book. And I really enjoyed Season 2. I liked the fact that they were on this farmhouse for majority of the season. And I love the new characters that were introduced in this season as well. I have not watched it. It's still in the wrapper. But I'm in no rush to watch this just because I already saw this season on TV live. But and I wasn't in any rush at all to buy this. Matter of fact, I didn't think I was ever going to buy it because I knew it was never going to go on sale. But $20, it was a steal. And... this is one of those shows that I wouldn't mind coming back to because it feels more like a really long movie as opposed to just a TV show with episode after episode after episode. So I really enjoy this, and $20, couldn't pass it up. And then to complete one of my favorite shows, I wasn't like Walking Dead. I was never going to buy the rest of them unless I found them for dirt cheap. And Target had them from dirt cheap, and now I'm in the middle of watching this entire show. I literally started from the beginning, the day of when I bought these shows, to start over and then finish the entire thing. So I'm on Season 8. Anyways, let me tell you what it is. It's One Tree Hill. I bought Season 7, Season 8, and Season 9 of One Tree Hill. I had the first 6. I actually had only watched the first 5. Never even opened 6. So you know what? I was like, you know what? I'm going to start over, watch the whole thing from that week in November, which was the Black Friday week. Up until today, I am on episode 19. No, I'm on episode 21, and there's 22. So once I finish this, then all I have is the last season, and then I'm done with the show. But rewatching the show, it made me appreciate how much I love this show. I totally forgot. It's. I know people shit on it just because it's a kid, like a tween show, but it's really not. They put a lot of work in, and there's a lot of passion in this show, and this show is really heavily influenced by music. Every episode's named after a song or a lyric, and it's just, I love it. There's so many bands that have come through this show, and and that are like big now. So it's just crazy. I mean, City in Color. I just saw an episode with City in Color. Fall Out Boy were in this. Wakey Wakey, Lupe Fiasco, Jimmy Eat World. Just a lot of bands have come through this show, and it's just a really, really, really touching, good show. I'm really looking forward to getting through the last season because there's a special called An Evening with One Tree Hill, and it says it's join the cast and creator for a live panel celebration with fans. So that should be really, really, really interesting and fun to watch. But this is a great show. I can't recommend it highly enough. It is just a good show. Like, if you're into the OC and stuff, you'll probably be into this show. If you're into music, you'll also like this show. So, going from that show to another show, it's for some reason I had no intention on buying this, but I kept seeing the cover and I was like, I kind of want it. And everybody on YouTube kept buying it and showing it on their updates. So I was like, screw it, I'm gonna get it. And it's Girls, and it's, you know, this show is having a huge buzz around it. It won 2 big awards at the Golden Globes, Best Comedy Show and Best Female in a Comedy, I believe. So that's huge. To those, it's by Judd Apatow. For those expecting Laugh Out Loud, you're gonna be disappointed because I don't think there was that many moments where I laughed out loud, but it's still a great show nonetheless. It shouldn't. It's like an awkward comedy type of show. It's half hour. It's cool. It's not the greatest show in my opinion. It's not my favorite at all, but I enjoyed it nonetheless. And very cool packaging. I got the Target version, which came with a lot of different things. It came with a separate Blu-ray disc, which is weird. Usually when you buy shows that come with a special bonus disc, it's usually DVD, but this was Blu-ray, and it came in a case and everything. Really cool. I actually put it, and this is cool. It came with like a book with like tweets and stuff. But I love the box art and everything. I love the photo of them on the couch like that. I think that's really cool. But anyways, I like it. I don't know if I can recommend it to everybody because it's got a certain humor to it that I don't know if everybody would be really into. But it was still a cool show. So check it out if you want to try something new. And there's a lot of nudity in this show, and it's mainly by this chick, the main girl, which is kind of surprising, because she's not this chick, so very brave. Listen, okay, now the rest of these I got for Christmas. The Odd Life of Timothy Green, cool chick flick. I really liked it. It was a sweet movie. Nothing special, but it was fun. I liked it. It's one of the better chick flicks. Next one was my least favorite of the series, but it was to be expected, and it's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Dog Days. I mean, it's okay. It's not the same. The first one is the best, and I'm not just saying that because Chloe Grace Moretz is in the first one. Actually, yeah, I am saying that. That's why that's the best one. But if you like the second one, you'll probably like this one. Next one is The Words. Cool drama. It was a little different. I was expecting. It's not what you expect. I was expecting more of a revenge type of movie, seeing what the plot is about how this Bradley Cooper steals a book idea from this other guy in the movie, and the other guy finds out, and I'm thinking it's going to be this big revenge movie, or this big thriller type of movie, but it's not. But it's got a great cast, and Olivia Wilde's in it, so can't say no to that. This next one, everybody owns. If you're into movies, or even if you're not, you should also own this along with the Avengers. And it's The Dark Knight Rises. I bought the Target lenticular digibook, which I've never seen before. Really, really nice. After I bought this, I was kind of like, should I have bought the regular one? Just because, it just looks nicer in your collection. But yeah, it has like this kind of comic book, kind of, what is it called? A prologue. But I love how glossy the pages are. That's kind of cool. But amazing movie. Probably my favorite out of the 3. I know H-Dog loves this one as well. I know a lot of people say The Dark Knight is the best one, but I actually love this one a lot. This next movie, I'm always going to buy every one that comes out because I love the series. And it's Resident Evil Retribution with this 3D slipcase. It's not my favorite. I think the fourth one, the one before this one, was my favorite. Then I liked 3, then 1, then probably this one, and then the second one. But I love them all. You know, if you want some popcorn, amazing picture quality action non-stop movie, pick that sucker up. Next one is The Bourne Legacy. I liked it. It really has nothing to do with the first 3 movies, to be honest. It's got a few characters, but really, and you see Jason Bourne's face like 3 times. But it should have been called Treadstone Legacy. Has nothing to do with Jason Bourne, so I don't know why they... I mean, I know why they used the Bourne title, just to sell tickets and everything, but still, nonetheless, I really liked it. I wish there was more action in it. I wish... Because Jason Bourne tore up some dudes in the first 3 movies. He, maybe a couple times, but I wish there was more, like, good fighting in that, but... This next one is Looper. I will support anything Joseph Gordon-Levitt does. And this was a fun movie. I liked it. I think I liked it better more the first time. I don't know why. The second time I was kind of... I don't know. I just kind of was a little slightly bored with it the second time. But it's still a great movie, a great plot, and great acting. And it's a cool sci-fi flick for sure. And it's crazy how this, like... It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt, but it doesn't... It's like you almost feel like you're being gypped because it doesn't look like him in this movie. So, anyways, if that made any sense. This next one was real random. I saw the trailer and it looked funny, so I just picked it up. And it's Butter, basically a movie about butter carving. I love the cast. It's just a lot of funny people in this movie that didn't really get to be fully funny, but it's still a great cast. And I'm not saying this because I love Olivia Wilde, and I do, but she was amazing in this. This is her right here. She plays like this stripper character in this movie. She is just so awesome in this. It's just she's like super ballsy in this movie. Just something completely different from what she usually does, and she's really funny in this. So if you're like, I don't know if I want to pick this up, if you're into Olivia Wilde, pick this one up because this is by far like the coolest thing. I mean, she has better movies out, but this is the coolest character I've seen her do. So this next one, probably my favorite comedy of the year, and it's Ted. I love this movie. I know some people didn't laugh a lot, which is crazy. I don't know how, but this is one of those movies where from beginning to end, hilarious, amazing picture quality. I love the cast. I mean, you can never go wrong with Mark Wahlberg. I mean, seriously, if he's going to do a comedy, it's going to be hilarious. If he does an action movie, it's going to be super action-y. If he's going to do a thriller, it's going to be great. Everything this guy does is great. And Mila Kunis is in this, which is sold. So, I loved it, beginning to end. And I bought that Target edition. I have the box over there. I just don't feel like getting up and getting it. But love, love, love this movie. Next one, Total Recall. Love this movie as well. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I love it. Great sci-fi movie. I actually like it better than the original. I think the original is a little campy, a little too fun for my taste. The acting is not that great, but this one is much better, much more serious movie. I did watch the extended cut. I thought it was not that much more, to be honest. I mean, you see more Ethan Hawke in it. I don't even think he's in the original cut. So you see Ethan Hawke, and it has a cool little thing at the end, which they should have kept, because it would have you thinking. It's one of those open-ended type of endings. But I love this movie. I love the picture quality, and I love the slipcase. Good stuff. This next one I really loved. I was surprised. This is such a fun kind of comedy. I was gonna say a teen movie, but it's in college. But Pitch Perfect. I love this movie. It's so fun. The cast is amazing. I love ensemble cast, but especially when it's an all-female ensemble cast, and they're all so different and unique. Although there's like 3 more girls that are in the group that are not pictured on the box, which kind of sucks for those 3 girls, but it was just fun. The picture quality was amazing. The music was just awesome. I love the whole acapella thing, and I loved how they, match different songs together and mix different songs together, and it's just so much fun. And I can't recommend this one highly enough. So great. And last but not least is Premium Rush. I really like this movie a lot. If it wasn't for Joseph Gordon-Levitt, I don't know how good this movie would be. Because I think why this movie bombed in the theaters is just because maybe the plot is too simple. Him trying to deliver this package and him being chased down by this one guy. But I liked it. It's different. I love how they did it. How all of a sudden you see the map and where he needs to go, and then when he sees certain routes that he could take, and then it shows you like the bad, if he took this route, this is what would happen and stuff. So it's really cool. A fun movie, amazing picture quality, but I like it, and I like kind of how the story's told, like through flashbacks and stuff. Really fun movie. Anyways, guys, that's it for December. Hopefully you enjoyed. It's really long. I'm sorry, but anyways, thanks guys for watching. January should be up probably in maybe the second week in February. I've literally watched 3 movies that I bought in January right now, and I've bought like 7, and to be honest, they weren't that great, and I'm probably going to get rid of them, so hopefully I film it before I sell it. So anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.